Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Jamison Taillon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. On the ground to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Just underway in Baltimore. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
One strike, count.
Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. The 248th of his career, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Popped him up. Gregorius calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, it's no secret. They need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Carlos Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Daniel Murphy now as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. This one's down to third. To his right, Profar. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Skied into straightaway right. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Joey Gallo.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gallo, a 27-year-old, has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Striding forward for his first chance, Willie Calhoun. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kepler, a native of Germany. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now in the box, Austin Romine. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Ender Inciarte.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Profar is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
High pop-up. Arenado is under this one. And he puts it away for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So stepping in, Andrew Susak. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Zach Granite, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Arenado. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 25, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Betts, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-1 now to Mookie. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Granite is off of first with 2 away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Tyler Wade, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Tyler Wade.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Striding in, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A high fastball is in there. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Machado on at first. Nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. One down. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Two out with the man at first. And he pops it up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next for New York, Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone, and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Murphy stands at first with 1 out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Max Kepler will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Austin Romine.
Now to the plate, Austin Romine. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
High and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready now for Baltimore. Andrew Susac drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nolan Arenado will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 20.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In his career, Arenado comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Arenado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Number 29 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 29. The batter.
In now, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now both runners are breaking. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Granite facing back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. What a play. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Zach Granite the next to bat. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kepler moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
From left fielder number 25, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here on the show, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready now, Ender Inciarte. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Machado is there. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Another full count offering on its way. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, number 24. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-1 game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is There's a slider taken for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Granite patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. One there on to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Skied into very shallow right. Wade has a play, 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Andrew Susac. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Zach Granite the next to bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Counts even at 1-1 for Granite.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Ender Inciarte. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Betts, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. 3-0. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Inciarte, the runner at third. Wade at second with 1 away. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
1 strike.
Cold strike on the inside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Second and third here, 1 man out. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Derek Law. Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead this one 11-1. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
65, Jonathan Holder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Arenado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sheffield wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this